Yo, yo.
Morning, mate.
Howdy. Morning.
Good morning. How are we all?
Yeah. How are you?
Howdy, howdy. Alrighty, so got the cowboy hat on, ready for some big ones. Alright. So we have PMI day today. And we had Bank of Japan. Again. Talk the talk. Don't do anything. A little bit of verbal intervention. Then we have retail sales. Came out softer than expected, but still positive. The last couple of times have been, oh no, only the last one was negative. So we'll see if that number gets revised. That was revised previously. So, hey Alan. So we've got the Bank of Japan press conference. That's tentative. So we'll see when they do that. They delivered the news at 3:52 a.m. UK time. So we'll see when they'll probably talk at the most, the least appropriate time. Anyway, can't really do much about that. Can only control what we can control. I'm gonna fix this chat box up. Let me see if I can fix that up. We'll go through some zones in a second. Just trying to fix this chat box up. See if that works. Anyway, morning Peter, morning Locke, morning. Hey Brett, welcome mate. Welcome. Cool. All right, so hey Chris. So our first man, like last night was pretty crazy, wasn't it? It was just from this point, it was just downtown. All the way, just dropped like 100 pips from this point here, which was basically from 7 p.m. onwards for the next 3 hours, just dropped. So I had a little tiny little trade this morning. Well, not this morning, overnight. My level I had, and this was a level that I had for quite a long time, was over here inside of this wick, so this gray zone. If you guys check out any of the earlier streams, that this has been fairly long-standing level. Where is it exactly? Can't even really find it exactly, but it was so long ago I can't remember. Oh, data not available that far back. Okay. Anyway, but it was a zone that I had here since gosh, you know, it was a low in July, and then a retest in August. I thought this is a fairly sensitive zone. Then we do have a on maybe the 1 hours. If we go back over to here, we do have a it was even earlier actually. It was on the 30-minute. Maybe 45, 30. 15. 15, that's it, 15. This is the zone here. So the low point here, this is mid-August, to this liquidity candle, to the open. So I had a little red zone here, and then I had the gray zone just below it, which was just an area where price really didn't want to, like, we've had 2 strong rejections from there in July and August. So when price was pushing last night, price was pushing down here last night, I actually set a pending order just underneath the low. Just underneath the low when the daily candle was basically coming to a close. And then I only just set it for like 20 pips. Just so I was just taking like a little bit of a flyer on this one, small risk. Price in the Asian session took the low. I was just thought, you know, if you think about this logically, on the daily candle, you've got a daily candle like this. I thought if we can break the low in the Asian session, it's very unlikely we're going to get a candle after moving like that did in the last 3 hours of the day without any sort of pullback. I was keen to actually push it, to take profit to this monthly level, but I didn't have the balls to do that last night. I was just trying to go for like just to see a theory, a concept trade. But because I wasn't there to watch it, it was something that I didn't want to leave on too much. If I was able to watch this, that would have been my target right there. They're no wick. Ivan, you had the buy as well. Cool, nice. Yeah, it actually did give a price setup, didn't it? It did. It did give a setup on the 5 minute. Yeah, there it was. Either this one, but probably that one and that one. So if you were seeing this rejection wick and this rejection wick, then usually resistance breaks. And that could be an easy move right there. That's this your trading range. Leave a runner to see if it gets the monthly level. All right. Is someone trying to talk? All good if you're trying to talk. It was just coming through really muffled. Ivan, your reasoning was if Asian was breaking the low, that means it's too much of pressure for downside. Yeah, but that would be more the case in a day like yesterday, where if Asian was breaking the low on the back of late news from New York, that they've got a chance to react to it, but there was nothing happening here. I think this is just like algos that got a hold of it and was just driving it down. It was just very strange price action. When you see strange price action like that, normally it gets corrected. I tried a new YouTube bot. Did it work? Oh man, these robots, man, you can't control them. Tell it to do one thing and it starts calling everyone the top dogs and top G's and everything, but doesn't do what it's meant to do. Slash, I'm blaming the robot, but it's clearly something that I've done wrong. Alrighty. Okay. So in terms of, you guys hear me right, can you? I don't know what I did, but I think I played around with the volume settings, so can't quite get it right. Yeah, if the spread wasn't too high at that time, you'd stay in the trade. Oh, what was the spread? By the way, I actually never seen it. 7. Oof, that's ugly. 7.1. Then 3.7. Okay. Yeah, I actually didn't even see that. I saw when it closed, it was at 7. I figured that once it opened, it would have dropped back a little bit. Anyway, let me just test this
I
chat.
just missed the start of that, mate. Who had the high spreads?
Oh, no, we're talking about GER40. Right when market opened, what the spreads were.
Oh, wow.
Have we got news at the moment?
We've got news in half an hour.
No, I'm just looking at you, Joe. That's pumped 40 odd pips.
Oh,
There was
Bank of
something on
Bank of
Forex
Japan.
Factory.
Ueda just started talking. Must have been. This was tentative. We never knew when he was going to start, so
Oh.
he was obviously, yeah. He started talking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Ujo's jumped 50 pips.
Gone up.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. That's. This was the verbal intervention. The data, the leak, the leak that they're going to tighten restrictions. Oh no, we're not going to do nothing. Again, for the 51st time in a row. Yeah, that's the Bank of Japan financial press conference after the interest rates. Anyway, let's do our job here, right? So we've got. I don't really see much in the way of the zones, the way that this pushed down, like here. So the grey zone still stands. This little 15-minute support, can pretty much remove that now. Now we've got. I did have this previous. I go to the 4-hour. And I've marked off just this particular rejection wick here as a means of like where we might be able to correct to. That one there being a London low. Then I've got also this area, which 2-hour and 4-hour sort of rejection points. Okay, across the board. So maybe this could be a little bit of rejection for coming up from the downside. Then I have a 2-hour area. This is this area. If we look and I zoom out, you can see like where it's pretty much contained, this liquidity wick. And we've got a little bit of gap in like, not much happening in this little area. But the interesting bit is when I zoom out, we've got, I'll stay zoomed in actually. We'll just follow it along. So you can see like where price is clustered over around this little bit. So interesting area. Keep on going to the left. Then same thing, we've got price that was rejecting from underneath and then from above as well. Then a little fake out. Then if we go again further to the left, going back all the way back to April now, where price liked to sit on this level, you know. So it was either holding as resistance or holding as a support. So I've kept this here just because it seems to be like one of those support resistance areas that has just had many touches over the last 6 months. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Of course, none of these zones are valid without having price action around it. So we've got a liquidity wick here as well. This is on the 2-hour time frame. So this could be a point of interest for it to push up to. And then this one above it is a 3-hour, I believe. That's 3 minutes, sorry. 3-hour liquidity wick. So I'm not sure if we're going to get all the way back up to here. It's really going to matter what happens with PMI sales, PMI services and manufacturing. But I'm bullish, you know. I'm bearish. I'm bearish on the charts. I was just thinking that I kind of like it how it's coming down first, and I had this pathway drawn to have like a little push up and then maybe come back down to this area. And then, because I don't think that this will be the high of the day. So I'd like to potentially take buys to break the highs, and then maybe we can look for that sell-off. I've got to do more data analysis underneath this grey zone, because we've got to some open pasture down here. We've got a little bit of accumulation that happens in this area, so I'd need to go and explore what happened here. This is at the end of March. I'll do that if we start breaking under this. At the moment, I think this will be a fairly significant little level, but these clean candles are very attractive. So I'd really like to see it sell off, but I think we'll need to see some fairly aggressive numbers, like high numbers for the PMI. Until then, I think we might pull back a little bit higher, make another break to the upside, and then sell off. We've got 7 minutes to the open. The area that I was hoping to sort of, if we were breaking above and doing like a little fake out from above this euro high, the area where I was targeting was this no wick candle right here. That was the area. So thinking we could potentially buy from here to make a new high. We've got a double top, and double top would, to me, would say it's not quite a double top. We're just a few points off of being a double top, but this to me would say that there's going to be liquidity sitting above here to raid, and then this clean candle, and then we can sell off. So I'm going to keep my eye on it, you know. But 15-minute rejection, yeah. So if that's a 15-minute HCS right there, if that's a resistance established in itself, we should retest it, but we should see a support break. This could be your closest support. This area is of interest. We might, I just don't know if we're going to like, my question was how deep does this go? So we'll see, huh? Terminals locked and loaded. Does anyone have any other ideas? Or anything else you're looking at? Low risk today? Yeah, Friday, Freaky Friday.
But given the this level where that double bottom is on your chart right now, that's a very key monthly level. It's, as you said, it was hit in July, August. On a Friday, do you think the market's going to gather enough momentum to continue bearish and punch through it, or is that unlikely given it's so significant?
It could, yeah. Clean candles underneath. When these hefty levels, when they break hard.
Yeah, I know. I spent quite a lot of time looking at the areas beneath it. I'm just wondering if it's so strong that it's unlikely it will break today. It might over there for days, or
it could do it. It could do it, and it could be a flash move. This is a double bottom as well. Let's go to all chart view. So 30, 15, 5, and 3. It's nowhere near a double top. It was this pathway making me think it was a double top. It's nowhere near it. But no wick here. The time was 6:48. That would have been lovely if that was within after 7 o'clock. How are we going to get this? Keep an eye on this when this services come out. So they're forecasting all terrible numbers. Anything under 50 is considered retractionary. But be careful, people. Be very careful today, please. What can happen is you can get some bad, some good. And then that's like just chop. Okay, but we've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds and we've got the UK Open. So this is the Open now. Oh, heavy. Okay, so.
Oh, well, that was too clear.
Are your cells?
Oh, yeah. What was left in one?
Okay, so that took out the no wick candle from down here.
Jeez.
Retail sales were poor in the UK as well. Quite a push. As soon as we open, one single minute candle pushed down 38 pips, gap down even. Be honest, who's the Cowboys that bought?
What? The bottom?
Yeah, I bet there's some. I wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. But who are the Cowboys that tried it? Okay, we're taking the low now of that wick. If you're going to buy, wait for confirmation. Hey Tom, how are you, mate? We've got no wick from the open, so I'm expecting that we are going to push back. But I wouldn't be doing cowboy trades. That can just stuff your weekend. Then you'll be thinking about it all week. But taking the low, this is a significant area. There's a significant liquidity that's been pulled. Double monthly lows. Should be illegal for Friday work. Knock off time to be later than 4:30. What time's it now? 5 o'clock. Yeah. 5 o'clock in Sydney. Yeah, I mean, what do you think about the 4-day work week? That'd be pretty nice. Uh, 15-minute HTS, nice indication. Retest the load and take it. yeah, 4-day working week where you're working 10 hours, or you can do 5-day working week for 2 hours at London Open. How about that? The 10-hour work week. Okay, so little pullback. What are we going to do in this grey area? 10 minutes until the first round of PMI comes out. I wonder if we can get these. I mean, it's a no wick. Started the no top wick. We pushed down, so we're imbalanced at the moment. I'll minimize it once we get closer to the news. Yeah. Okay, taking that imbalance now. Morning, Daniel. Drive safe, mate. So the cowboy buys would be, if you did take it, they're doing pretty nicely. I don't encourage that kind of trading though, because there's more times that it would, like, you can you can take a win doing the wrong thing. Well, is this going to be your strategy moving forward to be completely profitable? I think this is only going to take a couple that go wrong. So whilst they can be attractive and everything, if you plan to do buys under here, like, I don't mind the area to be buying, but it's just try practice a setup. If you practice a setup that you can actually take more often than not. I knew there was one. At least one.
Me personally, I like it when it sweeps the daily low. That's just one of my entrances, especially because it was so quick.
Yeah, the fast move can be the false, like, imbalanced move. The thing is that I had with this one is there's news around. Like, this is similar to the one that I took yesterday, but I took a sell with my bias. I'm not really looking to sell sorry, I'm not looking to buy in this one with this news coming around. Because I know, like I used to do that a lot. And then when I used to take it, what would happen a lot is that I'd miss the move that I'd planned because I was caught up in the specific trade that I was in.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I've done that too many times. So I think for me to move forward in terms of like just perfecting my craft, it was so much better for me to constantly be disciplined and practice my entry rather than taking that really impulsive emotional trade. Yeah, the last few days I actually picked the exact high of the day. Didn't hold it to the low of the day, but it's all good. Okay, so we're coming to the first. What's that?
When you get some time, I've thrown a few videos in the motivational box that
I
would
saw
help
it.
out, and it basically backs up exactly what you were just talking about there.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look. I did see that you had posted a few overnight.
It's pretty much word for word what you just said there.
Huh. There we are. Motivation. My site. There it is. This guy.
Yeah. Oh mate, he's awesome.
Same guy?
No, that's Johnny. I don't trust him 100%, Johnny, but what he said in that particular little short was very,
I'll check
very
this out.
appropriate for myself.
I'll check it out. Okay, no bottom wick. This is the open. No, it's not, sorry. Halfway through this 3-minute candle. The 1-minute candle's open and no bottom wick. So first 10 minutes done. 5 minutes until French PMI. So go in with the momentum down after this 30-minute candle. These are the ones that Euro open candle. You follow this 30-minute candle. That sell was nice. Okay, little 3-minute doge. What are we gonna do? 5-minute doji as well. Anyone looking at other pairs or anything? Or was everyone focused on GER40?
Watching US 30, the last few days, it's actually been doing bigger moves in the London session than German, and it's been a little bit cleaner. It's been trending a bit more, less wicked.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't traded it, but just been keeping an eye on it.
Mm-hmm. Tom.
The Asian session today was 100 pips.
Yeah. Yeah, because they all just sold off like this weird movement last night. Tom's got his eye on Euro Aussie, hey? You got that move, did you? Oh, no, it caught your eye. Oh, that's beautiful. Gosh, look at that. Doji. Sweet.
Oh, really?
Very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they're actually starting to price out any rate hikes. So I'm really interested to see what this figure comes out at 9:30 for PMI. (1:30). Got it over here on the left hand side. This pathway, yeah, I really wasn't sure if it was going to go down to here or this one. Went to the lower one, swept everything. I'll remove that there. I don't want to distract. I'm going to keep my options open here. Yeah, Alan's watching GBP for news. George had it overnight. Very good. If it comes out soft numbers and we can get a retest back into here, I'll look to take it long. Eddie bought the flip, so he should be up 20. Okay, 20 seconds. If I can just make 70% today, I'll have doubled my account. So I'm just looking for that today, just quick 70%. All right. What other numbers? I'm joking, Alan. No. Yeah. Oh, just waiting for the news, Hitman. Just waiting for the news. Looks like we're a bit frozen.
They came in lower than expected.
Oof.
43.6.
Holy. That's a lot lower than expected.
Euro just dropped. Euro
Yeah.
Aussie.
Yeah, that's bad numbers for Euro. Yeah, I was just joking about quick 70%. Jeez. What's German doing? It's taking ages to move. With those numbers, it's taking ages.
Gold's pushed pretty high too.
Yeah. So the 15 minute, this could be a hell of a rejection candle. Picking up this liquidity from underneath this monthly lows. Hey Mo, how are ya?
You won't be looking for any sales, for example, if we take this imbalance right here, or any sort of a high HCS stuff from here, from this whole area.
Sells from here?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think this is going to be the high of the day. I'd look for it to pull back into one of these deeper areas. But because we've got so much PMI news, I'm being pretty cautious. So there's two meanings that this could have. The hike cycle is done, which would be bullish, but also these are bad numbers. So like, what demand is there for business as well? So that could be negative for indices, and the way that the treasuries have been, the yield has been surging. That's been a major competitor for business. So money could be outflowing from business into these guaranteed returns.
No, if you are only looking at only those HCS, the problem is if you are looking at this HCS, this is a 15-minute HCS, and once the price is taking liquidity from higher time frame, price may not gonna hold that liquidity, but if you wanna take a buy, you can wait for that liquidity, that HCS to broken out, and then look for that continuation entry. The entry
else
was
flip.
from yeah. Always wait for the confirmation. You have to consider that the price may not respect this HCS, because once the price get the liquidity from higher time frame, price may not respect that. And if someone wanna look for buys after breaking that HCS, they can look for the pullback entry and wait for the confirmation to take a buy, another buy opportunity. Or price may push a little bit higher to the upside, and maybe higher if they get a higher time frame liquidity from this area, then you can look for that short opportunity to all the way to the low.
I'm not sure if this is going to break out cleanly. I don't think it's gonna. Well, I mean, the price will tell us, but I'm cautious about it.
4 hours flipped.
4 hour has flipped, yeah.
Yeah, it's flipped. Taking that previous high.
Yeah.
I took the buy there again because I got out before.
Oh yeah.
Got it on the 15 flip.
Yips. In the low. I only got 1% of my original trade is still running.
Yeah, hopefully it just keeps on pushing cleanly. And
Daily was just been taken.
yeah, I'm cautious about it, because the way that, like, if these numbers are so bad in the terms of like interest rates, that should be really good driver for stocks. But the way that the yields are rising as well, if people are thinking longer term, where do I want to park my money in terms of getting best returns for the next 3 months, you might see business suffer and indices actually fall. So we could actually see, with these bad numbers, we could see the indices drop. The thing is that we have dropped quite substantially in the last week. So it makes sense for a bit of a pullback. So I'm still not sold on these buys. However, I do like that this is a heavy rejection zone, but we've got some clean candles underneath as well. So I'm really in two minds about what's happening with this news. So like, I'm not, I'm not that aggressive in my trading. So I'm happy just to like plan this out and watch and see what's going to go on. And I know that's I could be far more aggressive. It's just my style. So I'm trying to be calm and think about what's happening to try to explain it to everyone and make sure that you're aware of the fundamental side of this as well. That it's usually, there's always two narratives at play. So this one here, interest rates over, but business is not doing very well. France is the third biggest economy in the Eurozone, if you include UK in the Eurozone. So this could be trumped by, if we get some strong German figures, it'll probably counteract that French side of things. So if we get some bad numbers, I would switch very quickly to looking for buys if we pull back down to a nice if we don't get such bad numbers but not that bad, like maybe closer to 50, so still under 50 but good numbers in terms of what these are forecast, I would look for buys from any sort of pullbacks. I would like to take those buys. Oh, nice one, Tom. Got those sells. You're in the sells very early though. I think this is, you mentioned this, that the emotional side of trading an Asian session. Oh, it's Euro Aussie though, I guess. So, but yeah, you get caught in that chop for so long. Yeah, if you got those sells from the buyers from the bottom, you should be doing really well. Alright, so the next one's that's in 5.5 minutes.
I waited for this candle and I entered right at the break of a little bit late, but I don't know if it's 100% technically correct or not.
That'd be a resistance.
No,
and a confirm.
yeah, it was correct.
Yeah.
If you look at this candle,
go on, actually. Go.
oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, so if you look at this candle,
Let me
was
let me just make it bigger. There you go.
Okay, so if you look at this candle, this was an attempted FU candle, and this was a FU candle from upside. So negation already happened. Once price breaking that low, that means we wanna push to the downside. And these highs on other time frame, these are the doji candles. If you go to the 5 minute, you can see that these are the doji candles. Here, these are the doji candles. So price took out that liquidity now, and now we're also negating the previous 30-minute candle if the 30-minute is closing bearish.
Nice work, Mo. The nice thing about these time frames is, like, you know, your risk reward is decent, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't even need to, like, risk much to get really good moves, like percentage wise. I'm not talking about anything like extreme percentage wise, but like can quite comfortably do a few percent a day with very low risk.
1 to 2 risk reward can become effortless.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Okay, 1 minute, and then we've got the next batch. This is the big one. This is the one that we've sort of been waiting for.
Taking trade during this news period is really hard. But if you understand the price action, this thing can still work.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like a little, just picking up the
No,
crumbs.
Friday thing. Yeah, Friday things. No need to risk that much on Friday.
Yeah, only trade I've taken was that little pending order in Asian session. Haven't taken anything for London yet. Patience building is, man, it's freaking key. It can be boring as hell to watch, but it's such a good skill to be comfortable not being in a trade.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Okay, here we go. News. What's it gonna be?
Come on, drop for more.
No, I'm already out.
Oh, perfect.
green.
Good numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Under 50, but good numbers. Well, better than expected. So this is the kind of scenario that I wanted. Under 50, but all right numbers. Now I think it could clear the board for pullback long to better areas, and then sell from. Just if it can give me a pullback, that'd be delightful. Then we got the Eurozone at 30 minutes, but you know, it's Eurozone's the rest of Europe, but we've got the biggest economy out now, third biggest economy out, and then we've got the second biggest economy, UK, not for another hour. So we've got maybe an hour of moves if we can get the right price action. There was like literally for a big news, this has done nothing. They're probably thinking, what does that mean? So because the 30-minute has created this bit of a range, I'm not too keen on taking things like inside of this area. Because we've got like rejection from here, we've got rejections from here, and now we're sort of in the middle. So I don't really want to take entries inside of here. I'm long because of that news. But then I'll be looking for sells. But that would depend on more news to come out. Well, no doubt we'll have some Fed speakers starting to come and, now that the FOMC's over, they'll come and give their thought processes.
If price breaking that 15-minute high, then this was the first manipulation, second manipulation from this candle, and once price breaking that high, closing above, then we will continue pushing upside to next liquidity area.
It's not too high though above it before we run into more traffic. So if we can get an entry earlier, that'll help our risk reward case. So just to be clear, for PMI, these aren't good numbers in terms of economy. Oh, you want over 50. Over 50 is considered expansionary, that we've actually grown. Under 50 is they've had a reduction. When you start getting multiple numbers in a row, it starts increasing the likelihood that you're in recession. But these are above expectations. So when you've got the phenomenon of pricing in, is that you get these economists and they give you forecast figures, and the market will start pricing in these numbers. So when they come out higher than expected, they might have priced in a number too low, and we'll see a bit of a recovery. Five-minute is looking like it's forming a true HCS. If this is the rejection candle and this is another rejection candle, no top wick, so that's a really good sign. Good sign if we can push into these lower areas, like these. If we can push into some higher time frame rejection areas, with a candle starting with this guy. Sorry, meant to be an arrow. This guy, and then we can look to potentially target that area again. And like I said, this is a range, right? So we want to try and get the edges of the range. I don't think we need to look at this news here anymore, so let's full screen this bad boy. So if this candle closes bearish with not much of a bottom wick, then that will look good for a bit more of a drop, at least for this wick fill, and then we can see what's happening down under here. Oh, did you see that?
Nice closing it.
Did you see that candle closed and this one started and there was like still 4 seconds left? It's a nice close though. So if this is, because that was a really nice close in the 5-minute, if we are breaking above this, then we can look for definite long sides. Come on, push down a little bit lower so we can get in comfortably. That was not much of a reaction for that German news. Yeah, I agree, Ivan. These two lines are going to get hit. It's just in which order, but they're nearly 50 pips apart. 52 pips apart. This is definitely a trading range if you can take the edges. Would you like the 805 5-minute doji be taken out for potential move up? 5-minute potential. Yeah, that'd definitely be a scenario for sure. It wouldn't be like impulsive cowboy entry from here though. I'd want to see price start to reject, maybe breaking this low, then breaking the high twice for second break to go up. I'll catch you, Dave, mate. See you later. Is that a monthly low level? Yeah, this black line's my monthly. Oh, you mean like there's a wick low? This is the closing low price, but there might be wick lows around here. You got trend line liquidity now? Are you talking about from underneath? Like this? Right. Right, yeah, I never look at that either. So subjective how people draw trend lines. I can't find any order into something that makes sense for me. I'd prefer to use, if I have to use like a trend line, I'd rather use an EMA. Okay, so we're breaking the low of that 5-minute doge on its way down to that no wick candle where the move started from. I wish London hadn't taken the high of euro. Because if we hadn't taken that high... Oh, sorry, Mo, what was that?
Why is that? Why do you think that?
Just got to know that that wouldn't have been the high of the day, the way that it started. So if we pushed down and then we had that news, it would have been nice to have traded back up to at least break that high, and that could have been a 50 pip trade done, and we could have just closed it, turned the computer off. But because it has taken the high, I'm still undecided about what that news can mean for overall moves. I'm not convinced that that's going to mean we're bullish today. So if we hadn't taken the high, I'd be far more confident that we're going to have a decent up move, but maybe that was the up move. Because if UK numbers now come out and it's bad and we're already down these lows, we could just then finally break this level.
Yeah, I guess because like in terms of behavior, if you remember, we had having like a similar behavior like Tuesday. Remember Tuesday?
Thursday.
Yeah, Tuesday we had.
Tuesday.
No, Tuesday we had two movement to the downside. London correcting, breaking that current daily high, and then flipping to continue to the downside.
Yeah. Broke the low and then pushed up, and then finally took the Asian high and then went to the downside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like as it was pushing down, it's unlikely, like when you've had so many sessions that are bearish, it's unlikely to have a really sustained bearish move
Yeah.
without having at least a pullback to a good point of liquidity. And now that was kind of the same thing, is that we had such an extended move down that very difficult for Asian session to push down. So it had the rise, and now London, it was, well, they don't, like, they've already pushed down and they've already pushed up now. So now it's kind of like a 50-50 which direction they're going to take it. And it'll probably happen when the news comes out, when they decide which way they're going to take this move. So it's nicer if they hadn't done that move here. Oh, this could be getting interesting. No wick candles, so I'm still not keen to buy inside of this, in the middle of this range. I'd rather be trading it. I'd rather take a loss trading on the edge. 15-minute though has taken the low of this doji without taking the high. So if this candle closes bullish, then we've got a 15-minute rejection from the downside. So then we could possibly see that up move, like a bit more of a dig up. Come on, just give us another push down, take out this candle, and then this could be the last point of liquidity that it needs before then driving up. Did anyone take the buy from up when it was breaking above? I'm thinking that could have been it. Nigel took it? Yeah. Jim took the 1 minute sell. Where was the 1 minute sell? Was this up here, up the top? At 8:37.
There was a bullish engulfing and it broke through it to the downside, came up and retested it, and I took it on its way down.
Oh, you took a sell from here. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you took 20
Took 1.5.
pips.
Yeah, 1.5 to 1.
Awesome. So the 1 minute's left no wick here. So this, if we're going to reject, this is where it could push it from, back down to here, and then up. So my first trade might be if we come from here to here, 1 minute close, taking the second break. And I'll try to take something like this. Actually, if it's doing that, then we're going probably to there at least. Come on. Let's give her some encouragement. Bummer. That was it. Yeah, that was it. I hesitated because I wasn't quite at my zone. But then breaking that high, that was... Oh, maybe it's not it. Okay, I've got to change this one, this song, otherwise I'm going to fall asleep. Has everyone given the stream a like? If you can do that for me, that'd be fantastic while we're waiting here. It most certainly helps.
What's the new bot you got in Discord, Hayden?
Is it doing stupid stuff? Or is it doing the right stuff?
No, but it came up. It's called YouTube bot now as opposed to the one that says on the top G.
Yeah, I changed its name.
Oh, okay.
So I knew who it
It
was.
hasn't complimented me yet, so I'm a bit upset with it.
Oh yeah, I gave it strict instructions only to upload videos if I post it to YouTube. And it failed its job. Maybe it doesn't do the streams. Maybe it just does the other ones. So we'll see. I'll test it out later on. Well, Nigel, good trade, mate. Chris thought it would take liquidity or 3-minute balance. I was hoping for yeah, me too. Me too. The idea was right. It was in the zone. It was literally just it was less than 2 pips away. Less than 2 pips away from giving us a banger.
40 pips that was.
2.1, sorry. 2.1. But if it had taken this area, it would have been a much easier trade to enter. It didn't quite get there, and I wasn't looking at the... Oh wait, leave the kid there, so... In case German does realise who she left behind. But on the 1 minutes... Yeah. Actually, would you consider that? You would consider that. It's not a nice one, but that is one. It's still, these candles wicked lower than the candles to the left and close back inside. Wicked lower than the candles to the left, close back inside. So this is like a little 1 minute support created, breaking the high of that guy where I said that I thought I missed it. That would have been the entry.
That become HCS. If you look at this, you can consider this as a HCS.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah. Because even though they aren't bullish candles, they still closed. They still wicked lower and then rejected, and then had a little up move. Then wicked lower, rejected, followed by the up move. Difficult to take because they closed bearish, but when it's moving up, you could have taken it like Nigel did. That was the move.
First of all, if you look at here, can you just make it bigger, chap?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at this candle, this bearish candle, single candle negation, it broke the previous candle high, break the previous candle low, and close. Afterward, once we closing above that high, we pushed to the upside, and price came back to retest that imbalance candle, this one. And in that imbalance candle, so I saw this couple of times that whenever we create like a single candle negation, price can left the imbalance candle afterward.
Oh, I see.
And
just needs to test the body of it. Doesn't need to test the low.
Yeah, we can come back again, but once it grab the upper side liquidity, and this become our HCS also. This become our HCS. But this one is a weaker one, so we know that the eventually price gonna come back and take out that HCS, and as well as that imbalance, as well as that doji candle. But for now, we may push to the upside, taken out this liquidity. We almost, I think, got the liquidity here. But it just depend upon the broker, because this candle open little bit higher. So you can consider this, we already took out that liquidity.
Yeah. What did you do here, Nigel? Have you managed to trade at all?
I'm out of the trade now.
You took full profit?
Yeah.
Where was your entry?
Yeah.
It's a little bit
I can't hear you, sorry.
It was a little bit higher
Maybe
up. But 20 pips.
How many pips? 20?
23 pips, I think.
23? Nice one. Good stuff, buddy.
Yeah, on Friday, you wanna just grab your profit and call it a day.
Like a boxer, huh? You just...
Yeah.
Straight out. Just 1-2, out. 1-2, out. Don't go for the home run. Well, that was the freaking move to this area.
But if you look at that 15-minute now, we may consider that if the 15-minute is closing bullish one, we created HCS now.
Yeah. I think we can have some really nice moves that the news could affect it in terms of absolute safe move to here from this area to the no wick. That was your A+ zone. That price is extremely likely to fill. I was saying, it's like this area. No, I did it on another. No, it was this one. It was, these are going to be hit today in the order that it gets hit. If you think it's going to go up and you can get in from very low, that's it, because we know this is going to get hit. We're not guaranteed to hit these areas. We needed to break out of these range for this to hit, so we need a few things to fall in our favor. But in terms of like where price is ranging and having left all this liquidity up here, all these zones, these imbalances, we know price is going to at least go to there. It's been there once. I'd say 90% you're going to go there again. It's just in order and where can you get into that move before it goes up to here. So if you're able to capitalize and take it on the break of here, because there were some question marks around this candle in the lower time frames, but taking the break, you've got a clean one. As soon as it started pushing up and then not coming back, I realized I'd missed it.
Still price can come back downside one more time because the previous 2 15-minute candles closed like a doji one. So we can still come back, take out those. So, but the thing is, now it become risky one because we took out this thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we generated another liquidity then.
Yeah, the little doji. Nine o'clock, so 5 minutes, we've got Eurozone PMI. That would be like Eurozone in general, I think, like Spain and some of the other countries, but it's more of a generalized number. Italy. Just know that this is not like a pending order here. This was my pathway. I better move it so people don't think that I'm looking for a limit order. What I'm looking for is price action.
all the indices are all ranging, mate.
Yeah, you can. If we see, they're so correlated that this chart here is telling me what's happening on others as well. Until New York session, then it's a different game. But GER40 would be the bigger one. So, I guess FTSE can be a bit different because FTSE is so correlated, inversely correlated with the value of pound. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's coffee time as well soon. I'll be right back. Back in time for, not getting the coffee yet, but back in time for 9 o'clock.
Tomorrow 8 a.m. time, we have that liquidity webinar. If you wanna join, let me know.
Are you going to record it, actually?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I'll do my best to be there, but I would want to see it.
Yeah, no problem.
Shay.
Hello? Yeah, Chris?
Hi, Akshay. It's Chris. How you going? Hey, is there a link to that webinar? I know there's a Sunday one. I didn't open this one. But...
Hayden gonna do tomorrow. He gonna do the study session. I think at that time also I will explain a couple of things there.
Sounds good. I've been watching the May the 13th multiple times. It's a great little video, that.
Hey Chris, you're on speaker, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that?
I was just saying to Akshay, I was just going over that May the 13th video he did.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking about, I think he was saying something tomorrow. Is there a study session? You're doing one on Sunday or tomorrow?
Sunday.
Oh, cool. Okay.
No moment. Price still waiting. Maybe waiting for the news to come out.
Mixed numbers. Still under 50.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's happening. Getting close though. Finished my snack in time so I can take a trade.
Yeah, watch out for that 15-minute. You're going to take out that previous 15-minute doji low, and maybe after that we will start going to the upside. Because our true stop loss is still gonna be at the low, this low.
Okay. Had some fuel. Got to take out this doji low before I'm interested. Not doji low. No wick candle, sorry.
Imbalance candle.
Imbalance candle. Wickless candle. Candle with no feet. Come on. Come on, man.
US 30s had a bit of a sell-off.
Yeah.
That was the 500 as it was pushing down at the moment.
Pound Aussie's dumped. Yeah, US 30 is dropping. So wait for a reaction. Come on, man. 0.6 away.
Have you set a limit?
No, mate. No limits. I'll take it manually. It needs to show me a reaction first.
And no need for the sniper entry. We can be a second.
Yeah, just wait for it to wound itself, and then I'll come pick up the scraps. waiting for the herd to leave, and then leave the young injured one.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Okay, did I take out the 15-minute Doge low? Now I've taken out the no wick candle as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. My feed the wick on that candle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, mine doesn't.
It turned bullish now.
Yeah. Come on. No, not yet. Not yet. Little rejection wick. A couple little dojis, break the low, then trade in above here. Could be it. Okay, if this one can flip bullish, I'm going to give it a go from here.
Okay, looks good now. This has to close bullish now.
Yeah. Beauty. Okay, don't reject from these wicks. This is dangerous area. All of these wicks. Very dangerous.
Still close like a single candle negation, you know. So price has to close above the previous 1 minute high.
Yeah.
Okay, we took out that low now. Now price has to break that high or close above. Mhm. 5 minute also took out the previous 5 minute low now. It also took out the previous 5 minute doji candle.
Don't like how it rejected these wicks. Okay, if it pushes down again. If it's rejecting that again, I'm gonna close it at break even. Yeah.
5 minute looking good now. 5 minute closing like a If it close like a FU candle from or attempted FU from the downside, then we will continue pushing upside. Then.
Yeah, I'll break even it because I don't. If it's rejecting this no wick, I'm not interested. Okay, now it's looking good. Yeah, sweet. Cool. Running at 10 pips profit so far.
We can target all the way to the upside again because we are anticipating that this 15-minute close gonna be attempted FU candle. So
gonna secure a little bit here though. At this, because of this guy, secured at 15. Just for these areas, because this is the last, like this little how it pushed down. But I'm targeting all the way up upside now. But that was a beautiful, that was like 10 pip risk, 1.5 to 1. Taken, secured 15. That's as deep as I want it to go. Stops are, I've got a really good entry though, really good entry. So, oh yeah.
Come on, nice push, nice push. Now, look at that 15-minute. The anticipation is this 15-minute has to close bullish one so that we are creating a proper HCS, not like a weak HCS. This can become a strong HCS if price this candle, current candle, close somewhere here, or closing bullish one.
No bitch ass.
Because we grab,
HCS.
yeah, because this candle, all these are the liquidity, and price took out that liquidity. Now, if this one is closing bullish one, then we will continue and going to take out this liquidity then.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, Jan. Nice one, guys. You guys in this as well? You guys take the buys?
Yeah.
Beauty.
I had 2 down and I managed both rooms.
Good job. Yeah, this trade cannot hurt nothing now. Well done for the patience. Go on, actually. What did you say, mate?
I think he moves his stop loss a little bit early, I think. Close at Briggy, I think.
Who?
Ivan.
Oh, Ivan B for you. Oh, sorry, Ivan, I didn't see that. Oh, Anne took it in the stream. Very good. Ellen got it. Sarah got it. Pat, you got it. Nice work, Ivan. Yeah, like it was touch and go for a minute, wasn't it?
I like how it's bouncing off the 15,500 level now. Just pulled back and had another reaction.
Yeah, it's got to get above this. This is the only contention area. After that, we've got the no wick candle to target. Another 20 odd pips. That would be pushing it to 35, 36 pips in profit. Awesome. Oh, Mo went to grab the coffee. Yeah, I'm going to go for my coffee soon.
No, Mo already got his sell, so you don't have to worry about buys now.
Yeah, that sell was killer. That sell was really good. See, it's just patience paid you. Patience got you guys paid. Come on, keep pushing. Come on, you can do it.
You wanna secure some profit because that new 50-minute open again, no bottom wick, like at least 30 pips, 40 pips.
Yeah, good idea. 30 pips. I'm at 30 pips profits. I'm taking a bit of that Friday. Not gonna mess around. Yeah. So because I secured a bit over here, it's more like 20, but if gone from these lows to these highs, this is 30 pips. From here, oh, from here, oh fuck, come on, Hayden, don't be a spastic. From here to here, 30 odd. Minus spread, 30 pips. Beautiful.
Amazing week for you, right?
It's been an amazing month. So I wasted last month and a half, July, August, June, I was end of June, I was in Italy for with my partner, our little baby moon. Then I got back halfway through July, and then basically just wasted July and August with prop firms, and then my Forex funds. So I wasn't really trading my own account then. I thought, you know what, I'll come back and I'm going to give this a go. And I was on to stage 2. Such a prick, I would have passed it as well. And then they shut it down, so that I just went back to I waited so long before I got involved with props. And I thought, well, you know, why am I missing out on this? So then did it, and I picked the one. Told everyone as well, this is like, I'm going to go with these guys. So a few other guys here got burnt, but as long with me. So I wasted basically the last month and a half with 0 income from trading. Little bits here. I did all right on my other, like some smaller accounts, but my focus was with prop firms. So waste of time. But this month I started a bit cautious, but also starting a little bit more aggressive in the last week or two, but recovered. I'm very comfortable, very happy with the trades that have been taken. We had one lean week 3 weeks ago, where the week I got one good move in that whole week, and then a lot of up 1 to 1, 1.5, 1, and then came back to break even. So heaps of false starts, and then and only one. That was the only week I was like, man, this just, oh, nice. Yeah, this month has been awesome. So true. I went on Kerwin's stream yesterday. What a waste of freaking time this prop account was. And it made me really cautious with my trading as well, because I don't want to take. You've only got 5% daily drawdown. Not that I ever go even close to that, but you take one loss and you're like, oh, you know, I'm actually a lot closer to it's not like I'm going to lose my account. If I lose 12%, 10% or 12% of my account, doesn't mean I've lost my account. So, but if you take one loss on a prop account, say you take you're 1% of drawdown, you're 10% to losing your account then. And it's something that cliff edge is so much closer.
Yeah.
Catch you, Robbie. Good job, mate. Took a loss, then took a win. So ended up overall perfect week. Yeah, good one. Good one, mate. That was it. That's the move done. That was your safe move done to this line. Hopefully we can keep on pushing higher, and this 15-minute candle. Hopefully this news, actually the 15-minute candle closed awesome, didn't it? No, it didn't. It didn't. That was the 15-minute candle. No bottom wick. Hopefully this pound news in 9 minutes doesn't come and screw everyone over. So secure, guys.
I said it held support.
Yeah, the thing was, what I was saying, and what actually I was saying, was this candle. Remember I said this candle, 30-minute candle, has established a range, and now you don't want to trade this area. You don't want to, well, you try not to take trades inside of this area. Try trade the extremes of that range candle. Now look inside the range candle wicks to the lower time frames and try find points of interest and zones of interest the way that we do it here, that you can look to target like to try pinpoint the exact edges of this zone, and then trade from the edges. Far better risk reward potential, and then just have patience to wait. You know, like, could we have done this could we have picked that any better right then? Could that have been any more clinical? Was that, did we just got lucky? We got lucky again. We've fluked it for the last month. Every day we've just come and flipped a coin, and I've just got lucky. I'm gonna go.
Coin, mate.
Sorry, was that? Yeah, double-sided coin, 2 heads on each side.
Yeah. Make your own luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get a coffee, okay, before this UK PMI. So let me put up the little coffee symbol. Oh no, I haven't got time. I'll be back in 5. Okay.
Mo, did you find any trade yesterday in London session? NY session.
No. According to my trading plan, there was no actual target, because the only opportunity was after that fake out. I think a lot of traders in the group, they took a couple buys, but it was a little bit early. A lot of them got stopped out, but some of them caught those buys because it was only like a retracement, because the London and before NY it already done the daily move, so it was very tricky for me to catch any sells. So I sat down the whole session.
Okay.
But I'm sure you took some buys from the low.
Yeah. We took I was a little bit late yesterday for the NY session. I came on the stream around after the comic scandal, and when I saw the chart, it was like already we moved like 100 pips sells from the top side. Then there was a point of interest area for me from the 4-hour point of interest area, and I think we got only one trade from that. It wasn't like I was expecting like getting like a 20-30 pips only, because overall trend was bearish, but afterward it moved like a 100 pips, I think, from that area.
Trying to locate that point of interest, but because we had that the thing that I was really skeptical about going for buys, because price exceeded the 1915. It went down all the way to the 1913.8 or 1914, like 10 pips below the key level, and then it decided to reverse and fully go to the outside. So that's when a lot of people got caught in those early buys.
Yeah. And sometimes I even draw yesterday I draw the one second, let me share that chart. I think 30 minutes.
What was that? Sorry. Do you want me to change something?
Yeah. Can you go to the 30-minute yesterday's gold chart?
FX Forex.com?
Yeah, Forex.com. Okay, so for a lot of people who, when they see this candle close, they think that now we are ready to push to the downside once price breaking that low.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get faked out here. Like there was even on left side also, you can consider this as a support. Price broke that support and this candle closed below. Yeah. Now people usually took a sell here, and we did the just opposite. We tried to look for the buy here.
I think, hey, you took also a buy. You closed it too early, right?
I got in too early, yeah. I took a buy on I took a buy in here. price pushed up and then came down and then went up.
And I think I took a buy on after this candle when it
Yeah.
took out this liquidity.
Yeah, you saw on the camp this way that it was coming down. Inside of here there was a no wick. Then it came into like this beautiful 30-minute area, and then and then you got the move.
I think if you go to the 1 minute, it was a lot of imbalance candles are there when we are pushing downside.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got in.
Yeah, okay.
I got in over here, and then you got in after that one.
Yeah, I took entry here.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this candle.
Yeah.
And we can already see that a lot of imbalance candle, doji candles are left. So if I'm getting entry here or here somewhere, at least price gonna tap at least those imbalance candles.
Yeah, what screwed me over was this guy. So, I got in, came up, hit that, then came down again, left its own little imbalance again, just a double dipped.
Yeah, here we left the two doji candles. That's why price came back to taken out those.
Yeah. See, what I was looking at was on the 5 minute when it was after when this candle, this one here dipped into my zone, and then this one pushed down. I thought it flipped.
Yeah, no, this.
Oh,
one, this
sorry.
one. Yeah. Yes.
My bad. Yeah, sorry, this one. Maybe it was a 3 minute I was looking at, but there was a doji, and then as it flipped, well, this one, no, I think it tapped my zone. This one pushed down, and as it was flipping, I took this one. I thought there was a doji though that was left behind. Not sure what I was looking at, but I see my timing was off. And then the 4 hour candle closing, I think that kind of screwed me as well. So
Yeah.
the 4 hour, not this feed because this one's an hour later, but the FX 4 hour came down, and this was the bottom wick for the 4 hour candle. New candle opened here and then filled that wick and then pushed up. Timing was bad. But it was okay. It wasn't even a loss though, because of like, it still was decent enough to get, like, it still moved up 20 pips from where I got in. It was just, I wanted it to be, I was targeting 22. So I was targeting that move, and it didn't come into after. So like, that would have been just, yeah. Anyway, still good. We're allowed to take a loss every now and then.
Yeah, so I backtested this thing. I took a lot of losses on this kind of thing, like a first drop, when price tap first time on that zone, and when we get a reaction, we get some couple of move to the upside, and then price again come back one more time to the downside.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna pop over back to German. We've got PMI now.
Oh, okay, right. It's still there. Right.
So UK was bad numbers, better than expected, very, very soft. So it's just dead. What's going on here? I think there's so much selling pressure. Oh, sorry. It's this is a heavy level, and then there's so much selling pressure. But we're building. You know, this is building a lot of pressure inside of this zone. Can't believe PMI has just done nothing. It's been, I mean, actually, I think it's more that yesterday it was such bizarre behavior that we dropped like over 200 and something odd pips, that the London range is actually 95 pips from low to high, and that's not bad. It's actually not a bad movement. It's like a medium volume, normal volume for London session. It just feels trash because we've had FOMC this week, that we've had huge moves. But I mean, yesterday kind of did that same, didn't it, actually, when you look at it here? The London Open was actually a bit sideways, but we still got beautiful moves inside. It was just more of a range play, and that's what's happening here, is that we're not getting great numbers for we're getting bad numbers for PMI, but they're not as bad as they expected for a lot of them. So we're more just a bit sideways. But
Also, we are not getting like any kind of better confirmation for any direction. Like from downside also, the 50-minute HCS wasn't like a strong one. Upside also, we HCS price is just in the range, right? Like both sides.
yeah, it's just going from liquidity to liquidity, and it's just little tiny ranges. They're not like going for these bigger liquidity pools. So the price action is actually clinical. Like we've been doing yesterday and today, it was almost like I don't think we could have been more accurate in the terms of like picking the levels, the highs, the lows, the turning points. It's just that it's all been contained within the 1, 3, 5, 15-minute candles. We haven't got the volume to.
And third manipulation from downside.
Gotcha.
So this become HCS.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I
So
never actually
if
thought about
price
that one.
able to, if price able to break that high, close above, then we will continue pushing into the upside liquidity. So we have a liquidity here, and maybe this one also. This become auto block zone, so price can tap into that area, and maybe then afterward we will start pushing downside because
This one here is a 2-hour liquidity wick. Yep.
So let's see what happened now. We got our entries, we got our pips, so we can call it a day.
Yes,
we can
sir.
wait for and we can wait for the Monday now.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, for my service, we've got study session on Sunday. Akshay, for your service, what's your topic you're doing for tomorrow?
Liquidity.
Liquidity. Oh, that's right. Liquidity is king.
Liquidity. Yeah, liquidity is king.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, Akshay's doing more New York sessions. I'm doing more London sessions. Definitely go check out Akshay's channel as well on YouTube. That's Akshay FX. Definitely give him a like and a sub. Very similar, but we've still got our own styles. So.
Yeah. Everyone got their own way of looking at the chart. So it's just a same concept but different way of looking at the chart.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, I'm going to scoot, mate. So thanks very much for being here.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. Take care. See you.
See you tomorrow.
Someone.
Yeah. See you a bit later on.
See you in the study station.
See you. Samir.
Yeah.
You got my link I sent you, Samir?
Yes.
Perfect. Cool, buddy. Alrighty, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, have a great weekend, all. We had a fantastic week. So, one thing to make money. Second thing is to hold on to that. Don't give it that. Alrighty.
And spend some money on the family.
Yes, sir. Yeah, cemented. So,
all right. Take care.
Cool.
Take care.
See you, YouTube guys. See you, Zoom guys. Catch you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.